Hello everyone and welcome back to my official The GH24 News YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we begin, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brennan passion that'll change everything. Carly may find that she can't stay down, but she'll be setting herself up for some heartbreak. GH suckers know Carly lately decided to break effects off with Brennan because she just doesn't view them as compatible. Brennan failed to move Carly that he was looking for further than commodity casual, so she shut down their love altogether. Of course, it's easy to see that Carly is trying to cover her heart. Carly doesn't want to let herself go too deep and set herself up for desolation if Brennan can't make a real commitment to her. Still, it's a little late for Carly to worry about falling too hard. Carly has maybe formally given her heart to Brennan whether she likes it or not. After Carly mulls over her passions in the March 13th occasion, she may realize she can't just walk down from the spark she set up with Brennan. There's commodity special going on between them that Carly may be unfit to ignore. This could lead to Carly caprioling on Brennan and admitting she doesn't want to resolve after all. Carly may surrender to some passion with Brennan and decide to trust him as they take this vault together. Brennan should be pleased when Carly inescapably has a change of heart about pursuing a future together. This feels like a necessary part of the story since Carly and Brennan really need to be a solid romantic point for the drama to come. The nearer Brennan and Carly are when the verity about Jocelyn Jacks is revealed, the more outraged Carly's going to be. Carly doesn't know that Brennan offered up suggestions that eventually led to Jocelyn barring Cyrus Renaud. Nor does she know that Brennan covered up Joss' involvement and planted substantiation against Jason Morgan. Likewise, Carly has no idea that Brennan signed Jocelyn to be a WSB agent, which is commodity that's going to put her son's life on the line over and over. Jocelyn has entered a world of peril thanks to Brennan, who's deceiving Carly about so numerous effects regarding her own child. That's a surefire way to rankle Carly, so her relationship with Brennan will turn into a catastrophe down the road. Once Carly grottos in and accepts that she wants to be with Brennan, she may try to make some positive prognostications about this new romantic chapter. Carly may hope that Brennan won't break her heart, but she'll be wrong about that in the end. Carly will get updates on some horrible news at some point, so Brennan will face plenitude of counter-reaction. Lucas Jones will meet Marco while Drew Quartermain's offer raises reservations. Carly Spencer will also get some romantic advice, so then's what observers can anticipate. First, Lucky Spencer will authorize of Elizabeth Baldwin's idea, which should involve a way to get their romantic plans back on track after all the bumps in the road. Over with Maxie Jones, she'll quiz Carly about what went wrong with Jack Brennan. Carly will point to Brennan's commitment issues as their downfall, but Maxie will wonder what exactly she expects of him. Although Maxie may have moping enterprises about Brennan's shady side, she might see that Carly truly wants a future with him. Maxie might prompt Carly to follow her heart, so maybe Carly will eventually give Brennan a chance to prove himself. Brennan might have another occasion to move Carly that his passions for her are further than casual. During their flight back to Port Charles, Anna Devane and Jason Morgan will have a discussion about Brennan as well. Although Anna wouldn't suppose Brennan has a retired docket regarding Carly, Jason may differ. Jason's instincts are telling him not to trust Brennan, so he'll want to cover Carly from any trouble on the horizon. Since Brennan is keeping some huge secrets related to Jocelyn Jacks, Jason is right to be cautious. Carly could be headed for major heartache if she resumes her love with Brennan as anticipated. In the meantime, Anna will remain fearful about the trouble to Valentine Cassidy's safety. GH spoilers say Anna will deliver a special request to Brennan, so she may hope he can move the WSB to back off. Indeed, if Brennan can put his own revengeful solicitations away, he may not be suitable to stop the WSB from going after Valentine. Since Valentine has a fatal target on his reverse, Anna will worry about the possibility of grim news and how it could affect Charlotte Cassadine. At the sanitarium, Willow Corinthos will push Sasha Gilmore Corbin's buttons with further allegations. After Willow harangues about Sasha's history of cons and this baby being the stylish one, Sasha will surely fire back. Sasha has obviously made miscalculations, including her one-night stage with Michael Corinthos that led to her current maternity taradiddle. That said, Sasha wouldn't stand there and let Willow act like some saint under the circumstances. Next, Drew's offer for Portia Robinson will raise red flags for Curtis Ashford. Despite Drew's prognostications about getting Portia on board, Curtis will have questions. After Drew updates Curtis on his plan for a press conference that Portia's part of, Curtis may wonder why she'd help him ameliorate his image. Portia might act like she's doing it for the sake of the new pediatric sports action, but Curtis may still smell commodities off. Will Portia surrender to Drew's rearmost blackmail demands and continue to hide her trail from Curtis? Away, Lucas will meet a handsome and fascinating counsel named Marco. This new character will bring some fresh mystifications to unravel, especially since it looks like Marco has a link to Jen Sidwell. Marco and Lucas could be gearing up for a hot love, but complications should be brewing due to Marco's secrets. Drew Quartermain is one of the most hated men in Port Charles right now, as well as one of the most abominated characters among suckers. But what happened? As one of the top leading men in the day drama, he's entwined in a veritably short time. Drew clearly started shifting into a shadier interpretation of himself after his captivity stint at Pentonville, but considering this history, surely his time in the slammer isn't the reason for his current slimeball ways? How does one go from being a top idol to a lead zero in a cleaner pieces? From the moment Drew was released from captivity, suckers, along with Carly Spencer and Sam McCall, saw a change in Drew. With that being said, other than the near life-taking beating he took, which was incontrovertibly traumatic, nothing additional happened. It's hard to play down Drew's captivity beating, but considering he was a Navy SEAL, and was also kept interned for times on Cassadine Island when everyone allowed. He was dead, how could a many months at Pentonville, and indeed getting beat up, beget such a dramatic change in Drew's personality? After he returned from the emulsion captivity to Port Charles, he was the same old Drew. So, is Pentonville the reason for his drastic personality changes, or could there be another reason? Drew was poorly beaten up in Pentonville, and the incident nearly bring him his life. Is there a possibility that Drew's head got hit harder than the Croakers noticed? Could he have a brain injury from underpinning towel that swelled up and was formerly undetected, but now has surfaced? Also again, perhaps Drew has a brain excrescence. It's a cleaner pieces plot that has played out before that could clearly formerly again work in this circumstance. Sasha Gilmore Corbin has always been a fighter. From prostrating dependents to surviving the ruthless plots of Gladys Corbin, Sasha has clawed her way back from the point time and time again. By accepting a shady deal with Jen Sidwell, Sasha is stepping into murky waters that could leave her with nothing, not indeed her freedom. It's no secret that Sasha has been floundering to recapture control of her life after losing her fortune to her conniving former mama-in-law. The weight of her once miscalculations, combined with her grim desire to stand on her own two bases, made Sidwell's $250,000 offer nearly insolvable to refuse. But in her despair, did Sasha just vend her soul to the devil? Sidwell, a sleazy and untrustworthy businessman, has promised Sasha a fast track to fiscal security, but at what cost? Rumors swirl that the adventure he's roping her into isn't exactly above board, and knowing Port Charles, deception always comes at a hefty price. With the SA slightly dry on their agreement, Sasha could soon find herself tangled in a web of legal and professional ruin. Maxie Jones was thrilled to learn that Sasha was her kinsman, but their newfound family bond may be short-lived if Sasha's rearmost scheme blows up in her face. Deception's owner has been working lifelessly to keep the company round, and any reproach involving Sasha could shoot the beauty brand crashing down. Maxie formerly had to clean up messes left before by Lucy Coe and Tracy Quartermain. The last thing she needs is Sasha bogged in a fiscal reproach that could sink them all. Still, Lucy may love it, but the other ladies may not vacillate to cut ties to cover the company, if word gets out that Sasha is playing in Sidwell's sandbox. Sasha may suppose she's doing what's necessary to reclaim her independence, but in reality, she could be walking herself straight into a professional and particular disaster. To make matters worse, Jason Morgan had offered Sasha a lifeline, one that, despite its shady origins, would have at least come with the assurance of someone who has her reverse. Sidwell, on the other hand, will have no compunctions about throwing Sasha under the machine the moment effects go south. With the PCPD formerly on high alert after recent mob shakeups, Sasha's name could be the coming one dragged into libelous captions. She's playing a dangerous game, and she may not realize just how high the stakes are until it's too late.